to Japan. So good afternoon. So I'm really happy to and really excited to be here. So this is my first visit to Thailand and ChiangMai. So I'm really happy to be here. So and I also found many interesting projects outside. So today, I'll talk about cross-industry innovation in the era of the Maker movement. So it's a small case. So about this tiny product. So I will talk about this product in detail later. So in the beginning of my talks, let me introduce myself briefly. So I'm working at a very small institute, just 50 students. So and roughly 20 teachers. So it's a very small institute in Japan. So and I designed a model of Arduino. So it's Arduino Fio. So 6 years ago, so in collaboration with SparkFun Electronics in the United States, so and I wrote a book about prototyping featuring Arduino. So the title is Prototyping Lab. So unfortunately, not available in here, so but available in Korea and Taiwan. So and I was a program chair of MakerCon. So MakerCon is a conference about the Maker movement. So it was held in Tokyo in last November. Yeah. So and I came from Japan, so but not from Tokyo. So I don't know how many of you have been or heard about Tokyo. So Tokyo is here. So but I am from Gifu. So Gifu is virtually the center of Japan. The population is not so big. So because maybe roughly 90% of our prefecture is wood and mountains. So that's why not so many people in comparison to Tokyo. So but there are, like I say, so many industries, including automobile, so and aeroplane, so and many component industries. Because Gifu is here. So and here is Nagoya. So Nagoya is famous for the motor company Toyota. So that's why there are many industries. So in addition to, like I say, high-tech industries, so we have a traditional woodworking industry and ceramics and fabric. So and I want to show an example. So please look at the video. So and guess what? This is an example of traditional product in the woodworking industry. So for over 1,300 years, so the masu, the product, has played an important role in Japanese tradition. So originally, a measuring cup for foods like rice and such as rice and soy sauce. So the masu was used to measure rice when it was used as a form of currency. So it was long ago. So more recently, the masu has become widely acknowledged as a vessel for serving sake. So as well as a symbol of goodwill. So of course, 1,300 years ago, there were no machines, but now, maybe 50 years ago, so they introduced special machines dedicated for manufacturing masu. So and they produce roughly 20,000 per year. So and he's a guy responsible for making masu. So anyway, so in addition to the industries like that, manufacturing, so we have our, I can say, base for information industry. So roughly 20 years ago, so our local government created the base. So and the center of the base is the center building. So and after that, so they created many buildings. So and they also created our school. So 20 years ago, so because they have big money at that moment, So then, so they expanded the facilities like this. Yeah. So, and they also expanded our school. So originally, the school is designed for the media arts. So, but they intended to produce people for IT industry. So anyway, so they expanded. So and they created incubation centers and facilities for information industry. So, but at last, so they lost money. So they have no money. So there is a industry, a space. So that's why they start utilizing that space for their maker movement. So an example is Ogaki Mini Maker Fair. So this picture it took maybe 3-4 years ago. So but I want to show a video of the last time. So I came from Ogaki. So this is ChiangMai. Yeah. So it's a far from here. So it was roughly 1.5 years ago. So we held a Mini Maker Fair. So there were roughly 120 maker teams, maybe in total 300 or 400 people. So, and the number of, I can say, audience was 5,000 people. So our local town is not so big in comparison to here at ChiangMai, so roughly half in the population. So, but we welcome many makers. So, hobbyists and engineers, designers, artists, and local craftsmen. So, and educators, students. So, it was a kind of creative mess. So, it's really difficult to introduce each by each. So, but we were really happy. So we have been hosting many maker fair roughly 6 years ago in our local town. So the biggest one in Japan is in Tokyo. So definitely it's really big. So but even if a small local town like us, so we can host a fair. So and we welcome many interesting makers and visitors. So. But I also like this atmosphere in ChiangMai, so because it's mostly outside, so and the people look really happy. So I don't want to talk about the quantity. So I really like their philosophy. So I think it's same here in our local town. Yeah. So and okay, so I'll talk about the story about the product. So, and I want to introduce guys. So this is me. So, and this is my colleague. So he also helps the project. So, and the person introduced the process of making machine. So, and she is a project manager from an IT company. So, and she's a new person for the company. So, and he is actually, I can say, cameraman. So for still images and moving images, he's working at a printing company. So actually, so there are 2 more people in the team. So but the team looks like this. So and we held a project called Tour Booster. So and I don't want to talk about details about, but we design process like that. Sorry, too many steps. So, but from the beginning means so creating idea and the concept from scratch. So to their release the project as a product to the market. So there were many steps. So in the beginning, so we called for our participants. So we held 3 times of the presentation. So we have the team. So and we have the space. So and please come together and start something new. So in the beginning it was really abstract. So but the people who write do something like new. So join their like the presentation. So and we interviewed people. So because there are many stakeholders. So and we need to compose teams. So that's why so we interviewed. So and we composed teams. In the beginning of the project, there were 5 teams from 26 people. And then, so we held a workshop to introduce digital communication tools. In this case, in the picture, so there is laser cutter. So and there is a laser cutter. But people who are not familiar with digital fabrication tools, it's really hard to imagine. So that's why we introduced laser cutters and 3D printers in a short workshop. And then, so we held brainstorming sessions with people. So because the team members are from very different institutes and have different backgrounds, like software, hardware, manufacturing, and photography or something like that. So that's why we compose teams and let them introduce themselves. So and have a visual storming session to mix their skills and viewpoints and experiences. So that was really important to make something new. And then we introduced technologies regarding IoT. So in this case, we introduced tiny tool to prototype ideas. So that's also really important because if people don't know about technologies, it's really hard to imagine. So, but if they know about digital fabrications and they also know about technologies, then they have all their own skills, viewpoints, and experiences. So if we mix these three, so they will naturally have ideas. And we also introduced way to observe people. And then, so it's the team. So they discuss together. So and they produce many ideas. Maybe regarding the team, over 100 ideas. So they created. So and they discuss together. So and on the day, the camera person, so got an idea. So what if, so we shine a muscle. So we will really rich experience. So and we will make greeting experience rich. So he introduced the idea to the team. So but none of the team members understood his idea because it looked stupid. So because over 1,300 years, so muscle didn't shine. So that's why the other members tried to reject his idea. So but the person didn't give up. So he sketched in hardware. So he had a muscle in his home. So he drilled holes and put bulbs. Okay, so how about this? So and the other member really excited. Wow, we should realize this. So we should make a product with this idea. And then they start with hardware. So in this case, prime sensors and actuators. So and they explored so what's their most good way to shine muscle. So the initial idea is shine outside of muscle. So but they found that shine a muscle like a street will be really sexy. So that's why they chose that idea. So through the process, so from the beginning, so they had many ideas. But ideas are basically the fragments. So but through the process, through making, so they integrated ideas into a concept. So then they created the concept prototype. So there are many issues. The first one is how to design structure to contain PCB. So because they never tried. So and then they designed a PCB from normal Arduino board. So because it's open source, so they can easily create a PCB maybe just 1 week. So and they also fabricated the shell to control the light. So with a 3D printer. So and they tried 10 times a day. So and finally, so this shape and size is the best. And then so they integrated into a concept prototype. So please look at the video again. So it was roughly 3 months after the first meeting. So first meeting is okay, nice to meet you. And then 3 months later, so they realized that prototype. so it was in the beginning of 2014. So, and since that was the, how to say, the first challenge in the history of math, 1,300 years old math. So that's why newspapers and TV programs were already excited to see the prototypes, and they broadcasted in their papers and TV programs. So, and then they exhibited at small exhibitions. So, and okay, so there will be audiences for the product. So after that, so they start productizing the concept prototype into a product. So, but there were many issues. For instance, so taking a movie is okay. So because you don't worry about the quality or durability. So, but that was not that was fragile. So if you put sake over 30 minutes, will start leaking. So that's really difficult. So that's why they try to find another design or way of manufacturing. So, and maybe you might notice the difference between these two. So this is a concept prototype, and this is the final one. So in the concept prototype, there is a line. So to put two parts into a single component. So, and if there is a shrink, so people can easily understand, oh, something inside. So that's why we try to find a way to hide the gap. So, and also, so we created a shell with a 3D printer. So, but that's not how to say fit to mass production. So that's why we try to find a manufacturer. So, and a way to make the shell. So, and we also found PCB manufacturer in our local town. So that was the process. So in the beginning, so they created the concept prototype in 3 months. So, but from concept prototype to a product, we took roughly 1.5 years. So, but anyway, so we realized. So, but so this is very new product. So that's why we cannot estimate this will success or fail. So that's why we utilized a crowdfunding platform. So it's a crowdfunding platform like Kickstarter in Japan. So, and we have created the video, so, and introduced the idea to the people. And we also introduce another way to entertain the scene of drinking sake. The crowdfunding project was roughly 3 months. Finally, we got back from so many people. And the amount of money was actually not so huge. But actually, we created customers. And we success the project. And then, we shipped the project from the end of last year. And through the process, all the members of the team learn how to create a new product from scratch to the market. I think that kind of a process is really important to educate creative people or innovators or entrepreneurs. Because usually making something new is really difficult from scratch. That's why I found the process is really useful. This is my dream. This is just my dream. But if we have good number of innovators in the local town, we'll attract outside people. If we support from local people, regarding creativity, and money, and maybe the support from the local government, we'll attract outside people. From outside, creative people will join in. And try so many times, we'll make the people who success from the project. And after that, the success people will help the new people. That was the concept of our project. Still, we are in the very early stage. We just realized only one product. But we want to keep that process. And I hope that the way of utilizing digital publication, and using way to get creativity from people, and mix, and facilitate to our concept. And introduce to the market will be something, how to say, related to you. And I'm happy if I share our learnings with you. Thank you very much.